This story is extremely important because what's going on right now in France, why they are rioting, is what the Democrats want for Texas. Not just for America, specifically for Texas. But these yellow vested Parisians, and they are rioting, and it's about gas prices. Now, I think this is very important because what happened in November essentially is the American people said, what's going on in France, the French economy is what we want. Is not that the main platform of the Democratic Party these days? We want the United States to be more like Europe. We want more democratic socialism. We want it to look like Norway, Sweden. We want it to look like France. We want this absolutely egalitarian, libertine approach to society. That's what we want. And what it's resulting in is riots in the streets in the City of Lights, beautiful Paris. This is remarkable to me because when you have this civil unrest, I wonder if the proponents of the economic principles that they're rioting against, which they voted for, that's the whole thing about it. They voted for it. When you have democratic mechanisms in place to choose your government, you get the government that you deserve. They voted for this, and now they're rioting in the streets. Now, there's a couple of articles that I want to break down. I want to share with you. But even before then, what I want to do is I want to actually share with you some video, a video report from CBS News. Now, if you're watching on the RERvideo YouTube channel, you kind of can see it in my studio monitor here. I'm not going to pull it up. Or you can listen to the audio, but it's an amazing piece of video because this happened back in April of 2018, and I watched this live, and I was astonished at what I was looking at. This happened in the United States. The President of France, speaking before a joint session of Congress and lecturing the American people about climate change and the need of more encroachment by government to control the lives of individuals globally to stop this scourge, this threat to humanity called climate change. It's settled, said Macron. Science has settled it, said Macron. But he went on. He went further. He really, like he did here recently at the World War I centennial over in Paris, he decided to go ahead and take it to Trump. And he did it in the House of Representatives, and the Democrats just loved it. And at some points, the Republicans were all in. The Republicans were applauding as well. Anyway, I want you to listen, and I'll break it down. Here you go.
I believe in building a better future for our children, which requires offering them a planet that is still habitable in 25 years.
Now, you know how in the background, sitting behind whoever is addressing the joint session of Congress, you have the Vice President of the United States and the Speaker of the House. And when Emmanuel Macron, delivers this message, inhabitable planet in 25 years, there's Pence and Ryan standing, applauding the entire representation of United States Congress, essentially. Let's go.
some people think that securing current industries and their jobs is more urgent than transforming our economies to meet the global challenge of climate change.
You see, he's doing the Hillary Clinton. Hillary said, what did Hillary say? Hillary said to the people of West Virginia, we're going to have to end your jobs, the coal miners. We're going to end your jobs. Obama did the same. Hey, all you guys that used to work in manufacturing, forget it. Those jobs are never coming back. Here's Macron standing before a joint session of Congress, the president of France, which the Democrats want the United States to look like, lecturing the Congress and the people of America. No, jobs are not as important as ecological, tyrannical mandates from some sort of global government. The Paris Climate Accord.
I hear these concerns, but we must find a smooth transition to a low-carbon economy.
Clinton and Ryan, they're not applauding. Democrats applauding, Republicans not. This was in April 2018. The Democrats, they love it.
Because what is the meaning of our life, really? If we work and live destroying the planet while sacrificing the future of our children, what is the meaning of our life if our decision, our conscious decision...
It's an imperative. Humanity will no longer exist ever, ever. It's over. We have to do something now. Government, the scope and power of it must be expanded now, or humanity will disappear from the planet. This is what the left does. This is always their argumentation to expand the power and scope of government. Humanity will disappear from the planet if you do not allow more governmental encroachment into your lives, controlling every aspect of every breath you take.
Is to reduce the opportunities for our children or grandchildren.
Full standing ovation, everybody.
By polluting the oceans, not mitigating CO2 emissions, and destroying our biodiversity, we are killing our planet. Let us face it, there is no planet B.
We're killing our planet. It's always doomsday scenario. Always. We're killing our planet. Let's face it. Let's face it, saints and patriots. Emmanuel Macron, president of France, we've got to, well, he's the absolute authority. We are killing our planet. The little frog is going to tell us we are killing our planet. What are you going to do about it, United States? Are you going to follow us? Oh, there's Spartacus.
On this issue, it may happen we have disagreements.
We have disagreements.
Between the United States and France. It
Really?
may happen.
Really?
Like in all families.
Really?
But that's, for me, a short-term disagreement. On the long run, we will have to face the same realities, and we're just citizens of the same planet.
Citizens
so we will have to face it. So beyond some short-term disagreements, we have to work together. With business leaders and local communities, let us work together in order to make our planet great again and create new jobs and new opportunities while safeguarding our Earth.
Oh, let's make the planet great again. And look at the Republicans standing. Look at the Republicans that are standing. Oh, let's make our planet great again. Make our planet. How do you do that? Poor government.
And I'm sure one day, the United States will come back and join the Paris Agreement.
Oh!
And I'm sure
black boys and little black girls will join hands with little white boys and little white girls. We're having church up in here. We're having church.
And I'm sure we can work together to fulfill with you the ambitions of the Global Compact on the environment.
Unbelievable, if you ask me. Totally unbelievable. That's Emmanuel Macron, okay? President of France. You got to come back to the Paris Accord. You got to come back. Hey, look, you signed it. You got to come back to it. Now look at what is happening over in Paris. This guy comes over here, lectures us. This is what you got to do. And his approval ratings are that of about CNN, okay? In his first term, this dude is tanking. But he's going to come over here back in April and tell us what we need to be doing. Eugene Ralph is on this program. I'm still not done with this because maybe you haven't been following this story, because this is where the Democratic Party wants to take us. This story is extremely important because what's going on right now in France, why they are rioting, is what the Democrats want for Texas. Not just for America, specifically for Texas. And boy, they came just a tad bit closer after the November 6th midterms. You got to hang around. I'm going to give it all to you. Sorry about the technical problems. Hope they're straightened out. But I'm going to give you the whole story. You're going to get a full program. I guarantee you that. Raging Elephants Radio, your Texas network.